This is daily analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Every day I post my predictions regarding these two indexes in evening for the next day. Hi, this is your host Yogesh Vats from channel Trade and Grow. You are on the front page of my channel Trade and Grow. This is the community tab where you can see my analysis, daily analysis on both indexes which I post in evening. You can get the access of this community tab from this join button. And if you want to know about the membership this channel provides, then this is the tab for the membership where you will get the complete details of the memberships. Now let us discuss about the analysis of yesterday, the predictions I made regarding this day. Let me take you to on the community tab where the predictions are already there. So let us see the first chart of Bank Nifty. This is the chart which I posted 20 hours back on my channel, and these are the marking. If you see the markings, I made only 3 halts: halt 3, zone 2 and zone 1. Every reading is written here, and if you are not finding the reading of halt 3 that I mentioned later on here, I think I did not update it here, but that reading is 36954. The reading is 36954 that I mentioned here. Okay, now see this chart on the price action. What is the price action today on these marking that I show you on the Bank Nifty chart? This is the Bank Nifty chart of the future marking. If you see today's first day price movement, I made a halt 3 here. Okay, this halt 3 is the resistance level. May I ask you why price chose this halt as a resistance in the very first candle of the day? It opened gap up and it took resistance from this halt and came down. How the marking gives you the information that this is the halt where the price is taking resistance, and you cannot see today's move towards upside. That information you saw from the very first candle, because this is a very big candle of the day that itself shows that there should not be any move towards upside. If you know little bit about the candlestick formations and their language, this is quite clear. Just in the 5-minute candle, if this such a big candle is made, it means price is not going to move upside today. That is quite clear from this first candle. Now before starting this analysis, I show you what were the predictions I made yesterday regarding this indices that you already the members have already seen. Now it's done for the viewers to see that, so that I can show you how to use this marking and the trade idea in today's trading. This is the analysis which I posted yesterday. You can see here you could not find the halt 3 reading on the chart just because I updated it later on, and it is already here 36,954. I should have mentioned it on the chart, and I forgot to mentioned it in the trade idea. Okay, this is the first point, second point of the trade idea. What I wrote: zone 2 is good resistance for the price. The maximum probability of that day that I mentioned in the point number 2. So here I mentioned that zone 2 is the good resistance for the price. If it is broken by gap up, then will provide support. Till this is intact, I am bearish for this day. Again I wrote, it may happen price opens gap up and come back inside the zone in same candle. Can you imagine? Each and every word of this point I show you on the price action today. Each and every word of this point. Check here on the chart. I mentioned that this would work. What would work? This zone to work as a great resistance today. And later on in the same point, I told you that it may happen, price open gap up and would come back in the same zone. Does this action belong to my words? I think so. The same words which I manifested in my yesterday trade idea, that is the same price action you are watching on the Nifty marking today. Whatever the price action took place today, that I had already manifested yesterday, and you are watching each and every word written in the point number 2. Same is happening. I told till this is intact, zone 2 is intact, you cannot see the price going to upside, clearly mentioned. And I told that my bias is bearish today. If you see this formation completely, you would find that the price opened here and it came down to this point. Is it not the bearish day? It respected each and every word of this zone. Whatever the zone I mentioned, you can see the accuracy of this zone. The whole day price remained inside this zone to upside and downside. This is the perfection of my manifestation which I share with my members. Each and every word of mine you will find on the chart every day. Not in this video. I am delivering this consistently in my videos. You can watch any of my videos. You will find the same performance of price action in my videos. Now let us discuss about the entries. How you had to use this information to make money. So I will discuss about the potential entry points according to my manifestation. Since you know the Vats 5-minute intraday techniques, if you are new, then I will post the suggested videos list in the end of this video. There you can get the access of my videos which I made on the Vats 5-minute intraday technique. It is the work of my experience, and I poured everything in these techniques so that you people can make money. Now see here, this is the point of support, but you will not consider this point as a support, because actual point as support is this, and this point as a support took on the zone number 1. It means according to Vats 5-minute intraday technique, you will count it as the first testing, not the temporary resistance. It would count as the first testing. Old followers know what I am talking about. If you are new, you definitely you would not be able to understand what I am talking about. So you will have to see my previous videos on the suggested playlist. There you would be able to understand how you had to take out your entry on today's price action. First testing is here. After that, this is the point of second testing. In Vats 5-minute intraday techniques, they suggest that whenever the 2 testings have been done, then you find your setup towards that direction. So it is the direction towards downside because the price is taking resistance, so you have to find your entry towards downside. So here where you have to find your entry, this area. After testing, second testing, this is the area where you have to find your entry. Now see here carefully, this is the evening star pattern. Evening star pattern is confirmed by this candle. When this candle confirmed the evening star pattern, it does not mean that you have to enter here just because of this. It is tested second time and morning star pattern is there, and after morning star pattern the selling came. It does not mean you have to enter at this point. Actually entry point is this candle. Why this candle? Because if you see the candle before first candle which I marked, you will find that the selling pressure is already there and it is the bearish candle. After that, the same resistance is tested by this candle, and when this sort of price action confirmed the bearishness of the trend, then you had to enter at this point. This is the third candle where you had to enter. If you enter at this point, where will you keep your stop loss? Your stop loss would be at this point. This is your stop loss point. It is very small stop loss for your entry when you choose this candle for the entry. If you are not choosing this candle for the entry, it means you are not perfect in the price action entry and exit. Here you had to enter. Why? Every time in Vats 5-minute intraday technique, they suggest you to have at least 3 to 4 reasons, supportive reasons for the logical supportive reason for the entry. The first reason is this resistance is tested first time. Second is the setup for the downside is ready. Third reason is, if you see, this is the evening star pattern, which is the bearish reversal pattern that is formed on the zone number 2 on the second testing. After that, third reason is this selling candle which tests this resistance, and the next candle which is formed, that is also bearish candle. So you had 4 reasons, supportive reasons to get towards downside entry. So this is your entry point, and how will you take action when you entered here for exiting? Exiting action should be taken on this candle. When this candle, upside candle, was forming and it finished, this is your exit point. Here you had to exit. Though the profit is small as compared to 1:1, but it is good, because I would call it 1:1 because the stop loss is this point, and you had to exit at this point because this is the candle which is showing the upside bias, bullish candle. When the bullish candle was made, you had to exit from your position. Second entry comes at this level when you see first testing, second testing, and again this is called third testing. According to Vats 5-minute intraday technique, you will get your entry 20% entry at first testing and 60% entry at 50 to 60% entry at second testing, and rest you will get on the third testing. The third testing of the price, and if you see the price action, this candle shows the selling pressure. Why selling pressure? Because this level is tested by this candle, and this is the bearish engulfing pattern. You are having 3 to 4 logical reasons. This is the third testing, second bearish engulfing pattern, and third, that bearish engulfing pattern is tested by this selling pressure candle. It means it is giving you the information that you should go to downside, and the trend is also coming to downside. Okay, 3 to 4 logics you will see here. Then you will start to think about your entry. Your entry would be at this point, this candle. You will have to keep your stop loss of this high. This is your stop loss. Simple entry, very small stop loss, and here is your exit point. Why this is your exit point? If you see this candle information, you will find this is inverted hammer. When you see the inverted hammer forming, it means you have to exit. This is a sign of the reversal, and after that the sign reverse to upside. So that is your second entry, and enter at this point, exit at this point. Good reward you got, and even here 1:1 reward you got, here 1:2 reward you got at least, because your stop loss is very, very low. You entered at this point, this is your stop loss. It means this entry is 1:2. Good reward. Here you got 1:1 reward. 2 entries you got in this dull day. I would call it dull day because the whole day price did not give you chance to make money. It just trapped here, and it trapped here downside, it trapped here, and it trapped here again downside. All of the sides, the trapping was being done, nothing more than that. So it was the dull day, difficult day to make money. If you have the knowledge of 5 minutes, Vats 5-minute intraday technique, these were 2 potential entries for you. You got the points of entry. Let us discuss about the Nifty. What happened in the Nifty and what were my predictions yesterday for this day, let us see on the community tab of my channel. First, see the post which I posted 21 hours back, Nifty marking levels for 31,322. Now see this post clearly. I made only 3 levels. Every day I make only 3 levels. This is halt number 4 of the previous day. I made this halt and I extended this halt for today's trading. And second is this halt 2. And third is halt number 1. Only 3 halts I made. Now you see the price action of today's on these 3 halts. If you see, the halt 4 acted as a resistance. Why did not I make any halt above this halt 4? Do you have the reason? Just because of the depth which I have attained in my manifestation, that restricted me to make any halt towards upside, because I knew that price is not going to move upside in Nifty. But if you see the structure of Nifty, you will find that how precisely I marked each and every manifestation on Nifty. You see the chart of Bank Nifty first. Now just see, I made a halt, upside halt, halt 3, but I made one halt on upside, halt number 3, whereas I did not make any halt upside in Nifty. That is the pure example of depth which I share with my members. I want to give them the correct, the precise information for their trading. There should not be any flaw in my analysis. That is what I try every day. That is what I manifest the things in my own way. This is the practical example. In Nifty, I did not make any upside halt. I extended it yesterday halt. But in Bank Nifty, I had already manifested that this would happen, and I wrote each and every word in the trading action plan where this halt third is used for resistance. That is all in front of you. Why did I make halt 3 in Bank Nifty, but I did not make any halt here? Now let us discuss about the potential entry. What are the potential entry for this day according to my posted analysis? So let us see first the posted analysis of yesterday. This is the point number 3. What I wrote here: if price open upside above halt 4 and takes out on the 15-minute chart to upside, then more upside will be seen. Clearly mentioned this condition and how you had to use this condition on the price action. Let us discuss about that also. This is the chart of Nifty. I talked about the condition for halt number 4. What I wrote: if the price takes out to upside in 15-minute chart, then you will see more upside. It means if you are new to the price action in Vats 5-minute intra techniques, I use this as a taken out condition, this action as a taken out condition. Price will cross this halt, it would come and test it, then it would go upside crossing this high. Whatever the high price made after crossing the halt, that high should be crossed. This is called the taken out condition. But if you are new, then see suggested videos. Now see, I have given the condition of 15-minute. Let me convert this chart to the 15-minute so that you can understand it better on that way. The condition I gave here, today's trading started from this candle today. This is the candle of today's trading, first candle. After that, this candle breached this halt 4, and I have given you the condition that if the price moves upside, test it and takes it out on the 15-minute chart, then you will see upside. But that condition price did not fulfill. Price crossed it, but it came down, it could not go upside. It means the condition which I mentioned, price could not fulfill. When the condition could not fulfill towards upside, it means what is the opposite of that condition? It means you will see the price moving towards downside, and same thing happened. When the condition I mentioned, price could not fulfill, of taken out condition, it means the price would move to downside, and this is your downside. How you had to trade in the very first hour of the price action? You saw the price is not moving to upside, could not fulfill the taken out condition. It means you were sure after 1 hour, 1 2 3 4 4 candles, this is, it means 1 hour, and after 1 hour 15 minutes you were sure that price is not going to move upside. Now it is duty to think about the price action towards downside. So what you had to do with this, let me convert into the 5-minute chart so that we can take out our entries according to Vats 5-minute intraday techniques. This is your first testing, this is your second testing, and whenever the second testing completed, it means you have to find your trade towards downside. So that downside trade would come after this testing. When the price tested this and made spinning top, it means it is a clear indication that price is not going to move upside, because the two tests have already been done. And after that, what happened? You had to enter at this candle, keeping the stop loss of this candle. You had to keep your stop loss of this candle, and entry point is this whenever this selling started, because you had 3 reasons with you. First is the test of this level, first testing, second testing, and you see this is the spinning top, which gives you the information that the price which is going to upside is stalled by this spinning top. The selling came after this spinning top. This is your first point where you had to enter in your position. You have already 3 reasons with you. Always take entries whenever you have 3 reasons to 4 reasons for that entry according to Vats 5-minute intraday techniques. Now see here, where is your exit point? Your exit point is this candle. When this candle is made, if you see, this is the bullish engulfing pattern. If this pattern is formed, it is a clear indication it is a reversal pattern that you have to exit from your position. You have to book your profit here. This is your first entry. Now let us come to the second entry. When first testing, second testing is done, you got one position here towards downside, because downside is already clear by my statement, which is the condition could not fulfill on the 15-minute chart. It means today upside is not there, only downside is there, because the condition could not fulfill. Now whenever the price reached at this point, you see this is the third testing level. Third testing level is done by the tweezer top. This is the tweezer top candlestick pattern. It means it is a reversal pattern, and which is made on the halt number 4, the same protected halt number 4 which is protecting the price, which is resisting the price for last 2 days. And this formation is made here. It is the clear signal that the price is going to move downside, but it does not mean after seeing this at this candle you will start going to do your trade towards the downside. That is risky. Why risky? Because it may happen that it would come to upside. So you need some more concrete results, and that result is by testing. See this candle. This candle tested that the supply is here. Supply is tested by this selling candle. Whenever this candle was formed, it means it is a clear signal that you have to entry towards downside. But where will you take your entry? When this candle got finished and same level was tested at this candle. This is your entry point. You had to take your position at this point, keeping the stop loss of this high. This candle high is your stop loss, not this. Because if you put the stop loss of this candle high, it would be not the trade for the risk reward ratio matching trade. It would be not good trade for the concept of risk and reward. So your entry should be at this candle. When this candle tested the supply, again the supply is tested by this candle. It means this is the right point to enter towards downside, and keeping the stop loss of this. Where will you book your profit? You will book your profit on the 71 EMA. Whenever price touches 71 EMA, you have to book your profit. Don't see these candles. Don't go in greed, because 171 EMA is a EMA which gives every time support. Out of 10 strike, it will give you 9.5 strikes okay on that level. Definitely it would be a reactive level, 9.5 times. So whenever the price reaches at 171 MA, book your profit at this point. These were the two entries which you had to take according to the Vats 5-minute intraday techniques and the analysis I posted yesterday and the marking I posted yesterday. Use all these things in sync and create money. That's what I want from every struggling trader. I will meet you tomorrow with the new video with the new price action. Till then, be safe. Goodbye.